Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday, September 19th. So I am headed into the office and I just wanted to come on and say hello. It's been a while. I haven't really been feeling my best. I really haven't been feeling my best, physically and mentally. I don't know what it was. Not COVID, not cold symptoms, just not feeling right. That's all. I didn't go see my doctor because I think that it's probably just menopause symptoms, but I mean, I'm not positive about that, but there's nothing major going on, just not feeling good. I'm feeling okay today. I was feeling okay over the weekend. Last week was okay. The week before, not so much. The week before, I had a pain in my neck and it caused a headache, and I had that for like 5 days, and it just didn't feel good. So, I don't know. My weight has just been fluctuating like 3 or 4 pounds. So that 3 pounds that I lost in August, it's just been back and forth. So weight's not really going anywhere. But that is also to be expected because, I don't know, just like the way I'm feeling, health-wise, mental health-wise, my eating's been the same way, just up and down. I come on here when I'm having a good day, and because when I'm not feeling well physically, mentally, I don't want to come on here and just, tell you, that I'm not feeling well. So and then last week I recorded 2 days, and then I wasn't feeling well, definitely mentally and probably physically too, a little bit, and so I didn't edit it. So I don't know. I'm really trying to get back at it with everything, and for some reason I only have a couple days, good days, and then I just don't feel well again. So I'm going to get there. I'm going to get back to wherever I was, but I know now I need to remind myself that now looks different than it did then. Like when I lost my weight before, life is different, my mental health is different, my physical well-being is different, everything's different. Back then I was working 2 jobs, so you would think it would be harder to stay on plan, but I feel like working 2 jobs was easier. But I need to focus on now, and I need to remember that then was different than now. So I need to focus on now, and I say that all the time, and it's just hard. It's hard for me, and I know it's not hard for everyone, and to just move forward, but I know it's hard for a lot of us. So and it's also different because I'm trying to stay away from MSG, and I'm trying to stay away from artificial sweeteners. I mean, before, I would take a break, walk to the store. I'd take a break at work. I have a different job now too. That's different position at the same work. But then, I mean, I could still, when I'm in the office, I'm also working from home. So there's life is completely different now than it was then. But I used to walk to the store and get a soda. Well, I don't drink soda anymore, so I can't do that. And that gave me a purpose for my walk, And I know that there's a purpose as far as, just mentally feeling better, and that's fine. I don't know. Does this make any sense? I don't know. I'm just trying to work on everything and get to a place now, because I've been focusing on what I was doing then so much that I haven't really been focusing on now. So I need to focus on now and what's going on now. I wasn't achy and I wasn't feeling yucky like I am now. I wasn't then. I'm 15 pounds heavier than I was when I started in 2018. But I didn't feel like this. Like, my health and my mental health wasn't like this. So I'm just trying to focus on what now means. What does now mean? How does now look? What are my new go-to snacks and foods and meals and breakfasts and things like that, because I'm trying to stay away from the artificial sweeteners and I'm trying to stay away from MSG. And there is MSG in like everything. And I know how MSG makes me feel, and it doesn't make everyone feel that way. My husband can eat MSG and it doesn't make him feel sick, but MSG makes me feel sick, I've discovered. So I'm trying to stay away from MSG. I'm dabbling a little bit in the inflammatory oils and trying to stay away from them, but I'm not doing 100% on that. But I think maybe 95% on the MSG. I'm really trying to stay away from it, because I don't know if MSG is necessarily bad for your health like the inflammatory oils are, but I just know how it makes me feel every time I eat MSG. And I can tell you that Chinese food is the worst. That is the worst. So and I think you can get it without MSG, but MSG is flavor enhancer, so it just makes everything taste better, and it honestly does, because I've been trying to find a homemade ranch recipe, ranch seasoning recipe, and I found one that I think is the best, but it still doesn't taste like those Hidden Valley Ranch packets, because I used to mix those in my in the light sour cream and make the dip with them. My hair is driving me crazy, but anyway, I would mix the ranch seasoning packet with the light sour cream and make a dip and dip vegetables into it. Well, I did that with the one that the recipe that I found, and it just isn't the same, and it just feels like I'd rather do without than to eat that. So it didn't taste as good with the vegetables, and I think it's probably the MSG and the flavor enhancer, because I haven't found a ranch seasoning. Maybe the ones in the refrigerator, maybe they don't have MSG, I don't know, but Hidden Valley Ranch definitely has MSG in it. So I'm really trying to stay away from the MSG, and I'm doing a pretty good job of it, but there are some things I just don't eat now. I feel like I don't want to find a substitute for those things. I don't know. I've been eating more potatoes, and I'm trying to find some bowls that, I don't know. I feel like everything's bland now. Like, there's not a lot of flavor in a lot of things. So, for me right now, and I don't know if it's because I'm not eating the MSG, or because I know I'm not eating the MSG, or what it is, but so I'm not having a lot of fun with my food. I'm just not feeling it. So anyway, so I'm just trying to find where I'm at right now with my food, and it's been a struggle. I have to be honest, it's been a struggle, and food plays a huge part in your life. Food is a huge part of at least my life, and I'm sure a lot of others. And I don't want it to be that way, but I'm so right now emotionally tied to food. I'm emotionally tied to food, and I'm trying to fix that. I don't want to be emotionally tied to food, so I'm definitely trying to fix that. And I don't know. The last couple of weeks I've tracked like every day, and then on the weekend I didn't track. So I want to get back to tracking every single day. I've been doing okay with my water, but definitely want to make sure I get that 64 ounces in. And I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. I've just been working at things and just trying to figure. It's really new eating habits for me, and they're. I feel like maybe for me, the MSG has been a big part of why I eat so much, because I really do think things taste better with the MSG in them. But then that makes you wonder, like, if those foods, I don't know. But anyway, I'm just trying to figure things out. So I packed, I have my iced coffee. I've been making a little cold foam on top of my iced coffee. I haven't been using the Starbucks caramel macchiato creamer, because that does have inflammatory oils in it. I think it was sunflower oil, I think. But anyway, it has an oil in it, so I'm like half and half creamer, or half and half heavy cream, milk, a little bit of sugar, and I'm still counting it as 4 points. I think that's pretty close. I don't measure everything exactly, and I need to do that, but right now, that's not what I'm trying to figure out. That's not what I'm trying to do. Right now, it's just, the best snacks for me and the best foods for me and what makes me happy. And right now, for my mental health, I would say I need to focus on like quick. And those little mini potatoes, I think they're like Duo something. I get them at BJ's, but you can get them at the regular grocery store too. At BJ's, they come in a bag, and I've just been washing them and throwing them in a pot and boiling them, and then I let them cool. Usually we're having a meal with them when I make them, and then the leftovers, I let them cool, all whole potatoes, and then I put them in the refrigerator in a container, or sometimes just a storage bag, and then I have them all week to eat on. So I'm trying something different today. The potatoes, a can of green beans, a whole can, and I have a little bit of butter to melt on my potatoes after I heat them up. And so that's going to be my lunch. So I'll put a little bit of salt and pepper on it. I don't know, we'll try it. For breakfast, I have my iced coffee for 4 points. And then I just brought some oatmeal. It's just plain oatmeal. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but I'm going to eat it and be okay with it. I do have a cup of fruit, the little fruit cup. So the mixed fruit, cherry mixed fruit. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's cherry mixed fruit. I have 1 cup of that. Not a cup, but one of the little dishes, the container. So I have that. So I could also eat that with my oatmeal. So I have that, and I have a little box of craisins and a cheese stick, and I think it's gonna be a good day. So, all right, well, I am at work, and I'm gonna park and go inside, and I will show you food as I eat it, and I will talk to you later. All right, bye. Hey, so I am headed home from work. I feel like it's been a great day today. I had my iced coffee this morning that I showed you, and then I had my plain oatmeal, half a cup for 2 points, and I had the fruit cup with that for 1 point, and I didn't mind just the plain oatmeal. I put a few of the peaches from the fruit cup in there and a little bit of the juice, and it was fine. I didn't hate it as much as I thought I was going to hate it. I really thought that I was going to not like it at all, and it was fine. So I had that, and then for lunch I ate the potatoes. I had 6 ounces for 2 points, and I had the green beans, a can of green beans. That's the French style green beans. I really like those, and that was 0. And then I had some butter for 2 points on that, so that just made it really tasty. I was going to put salt and pepper on it, but I had forgotten, and I didn't even, after I was done eating it, I was like, I didn't even need to put salt and pepper on it. It was really good. So that was more satisfying than I thought it was going to be. So that was good. And then I was still hungry after I ate that. I waited a little while, maybe a half hour, and then I had my cheese stick and the little box of craisins. And the cheese stick is 2 points, and the little box of craisins was 1 point on momentum. These are all momentum points. And then I was hungry not too long after that. I thought maybe the cheese stick with the protein would be good because I didn't have protein really for breakfast. I mean, there is a little bit of protein in those things, but not much. But I didn't have like a protein source for breakfast. I didn't have any protein for lunch, so I thought the cheese stick would be good in the afternoon, and so I had that and the craisins, and then a little while later I had the Teddy Grahams. It's just like a sweet treat in the afternoon, and that was really satisfying to have that, to look forward to that this afternoon. So I really like that. And I'm doing okay with my water. I've drank this. I have my cup here, and that, once I finish this, that will be 3 16 ounces. So I need to finish this and then get another 16 ounces in to get my 64. And I mean, I get a little bit of activity when I'm in the office anyway, because I'm going upstairs and downstairs and, you know, things like that, but I didn't do any activity. So, but I try to make sure I get the stairs in a little bit more than necessary, just to get a little bit more activity in. But yeah, it's been a good day. I feel okay. It was a good day at work, and yeah, I feel okay. So anyway, all right, well, I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner. Mark said that he wasn't really hungry, so, but we'll see. By the time I get home and settled, it will probably be an hour from now, so we'll see how he feels then. But yeah, so, but I'm definitely eating something because I'm hungry. So once I figure dinner out and I have that ready, I'll show you, and yeah, I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye. I just had a serving of these chips for 3 points. Okay, so here is dinner. I have a Barber Food chicken. This is the bigger one that I get at BJ's. So this is 8 points. And then I have a half a cup of rice here. It looks like more than that, but it's just because I spread it out. So I have a half a cup of rice here for 2 points. And then I also ate a half a cup of rice already. So that's another 2 points. So 4 points for my rice. A little bit of corn here. I'm going to count as 1 point. I have a little bit of butter for 1 point. And I am drinking my water. Once I finish this, I poured another 16 ounces in there. So once I finish this, I will have my 64 ounces for the day. All right, I'll talk to you later. I'm having 2 Lime Outshine fruit bars, 1 point apiece. Okay, so here is my track for the day. I finished at -3, not too bad. I didn't get any activity in other than doing the stairs extra at work. And I drank almost my whole 64 ounces, so that's not bad. And so this morning I did my iced coffee. For breakfast I had the oatmeal and the fruit cup. For lunch I had the potatoes and green beans with a little bit of butter. For an afternoon snack I had the cheese stick and the box of craisins, the Teddy Grahams. When I got home I had a few chips. And then for dinner I had the Barber Foods chicken with the rice and the corn. And then I had a couple of fruit bars. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.